All right, we're back into Invincible, and I guess we're about to find out how much this world is affected by the absolute slaughter of the entire Guardians of the Globe team. Wow, and whether or not we can trust Omni-Man, and how is Invincible, our newest superhero, going to fare against all of the challenges he's going to be presented with. But man, I was struck in the last episode how many villains we saw. I mean, we saw several throughout the episode. And so, yeah, if we have just lost most of the superheroes or the prominent superheroes that the world had to offer, then then the status quo has probably changed, right? In terms of how much these villains might now be able to get away with without getting stopped. I mean, yeah, a couple of them got close to killing the president. Well, close enough, yeah, outside the White House. One interesting thing that I clocked a bit more while rewatching the last episode was just how the twin ogre clone things at the start of the episode, how they said it wasn't good enough to just kill the president, they had to make a spectacle of it. That's interesting. I wonder why that would be, and if that has something to do with, I don't know, another side of things we haven't seen yet. What do the masses, the public, make of all of these super people? And I mean, it's easy to often assume that superheroes are always a force for good, but what if they're kind of applying their sense of justice to the world too firmly, and it's creating some kind of ill will towards the establishment? Well, I don't know. I'm having thoughts, but I need more to go on, so let's get into it.
I mean, it's impressive, but like, who needs that many rooms?
It's not about rooms. It's about power.
Visiting Buckingham Palace with John Hamm. Now I know it's him.
Queen might look like a nice old lady, but she comes from a long line of tyrants who all thought they were better than the rest of us.
Dad!
Who just got crushed? Oh, no, wait, what is...
I didn't know they had burger marks here.
You called me Dad.
I thought that was blood for a moment and someone got squished, but hopefully that's just... Yeah, that's blood. Yep. Oh, okay. Didn't really want to see this. Invisible soldiers.
Clear.
Go! Get in there! One team.
Green star. Yeah, tell me about it. I still find vomiting funny though.
Damn it!
I liked seeing the dad and the kid in the first scene again, or the kid that we'd heard about last episode. That's interesting. I hope we keep checking in on them. It was also interesting how much Omni-Man talked about international travel in the last episode, like it was just so casual, just visit anywhere in the world. And one of the virtues of his powers. So amazing.
Just missing your dad. He didn't come home last night.
Mom, stop worrying.
So everyone's going to think Omni-Man
Mountain again or something.
was just a lucky survivor at
Be the first time.
the massacre. Like he was nearly a victim of it as well.
My dad never mentioned you guys.
That's the idea. We work with superheroes like your father to keep the world safe. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll even work with...
Oh dear. A little spray of blood on there now. I like that.
Who did this?
We have no idea. Not yet, anyway. But we'll find out. And when we do, they're gonna look a hell of a lot worse than your dad right over there. Cecil Stedman, director of the GDA.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Someone murdered the Guardians of the Globe last night.
Oh my God.
All of them. Tore them limb from limb.
Cold towels and ice water. And have a cot brought in here for me.
Deborah, we've got the best
I've
trained...
patched Nolan up for 20 years, Cecil. I am not leaving.
She's the expert, surely.
There's some kind of attack happening downtown, it seems. Numerous contacts, heavy weaponry, multiple casualties.
Oh dear.
We're a little understaffed and the hero department.
Yeah, things are going to heat up out there in the world. Especially, once they start finding out that there's no Guardians of the Globe. So they haven't put together from the injuries that the Guardians of the Globe sustained versus the injuries that Omni-Man has, that he was the assailant. I wonder, if they thought about it, they probably could. But they would just assume that's not a possibility. Oh my God, what? We're getting attacked by an intergalactic alien threat? Well, last episode they mentioned like a dragon in Hong Kong or something, like a Godzilla.
Stop! Get away from those people!
Oh my. We are seeing so much blood. Saving someone, that's something. Nope, she gone. I was gonna say, why do these aliens want to kill us so bad? But when they talk about the possibility of aliens, I mean, all likelihood is they would think of us as bugs or something, right? And probably just kill us. Is it super? We've got another super team.
Duplicate?
Duplicate. Cool.
You're Adam Eve.
What? Just go!
Starstruck. Adam Eve. Is Karen that old woman? Ain't she dead? Oh. Duplicates are getting killed all over the place. We're about to see another team get absolutely annihilated. Not today. What's this? It's kind of horrific. Did they not realize they're allergic to Earth's atmosphere, or? Got him.
Help! Anyone! I need help!
Freeze.
She needs a doctor!
Come on. Give her to us.
She's a bit past a doctor.
Prep operating room 6.
Well, okay, maybe they'll save her. At least he's trying to do something. Mad respect for that. Mad respect for that.
I tried my best.
But man, he's finding out fast how challenging it is.
It's okay. It's okay.
A whole alien army on kind of day one of being on his own out there. But he's not the only superhero, so just seems like not many were as powerful as Omni-Man.
He's really hurt.
Jesus, Mark. I'm so sorry. Speaking as someone who's been attacked in this stupid city, I'm here for you. Whatever you need.
Eve Wilkins.
What?
Adam Eve.
That's her.
I need to talk to her. Thanks for saving my butt back there. Yesterday, I mean.
Yesterday? Oh. Oh, that was you! In the blue and the yellow?
Yeah, that was me. I'm, invincible. God, that sounds...
yeah, really obnoxious.
A little optimistic, maybe. I'm Adam Eve.
So they're kind of secret about them, but they don't have great disguises, do they? She looks pretty much the same, right?
I never recognized you before.
No one does. It's a psychology thing. If you don't expect to see a superhero in your school, you don't see a superhero in your school.
This is Britta, Gillian Jacobs.
Wasn't what I expected. I figured I'd punch some aliens and they'd go home.
Not how it looks on TV.
I reverse engineered their language using recordings from the battle.
Well, any idea why they left just when they were kicking our asses?
I have 6 ideas. But I believe that narrows it down to 1.
What is that?
Oxidized and corroded. For an alloy like this, that should take years.
Time runs faster wherever they come from. They ran off
because they were dying of old age.
How did that new kid do?
Invincible? He has promise.
Well, he'd better toughen up. I'm gonna need his help.
Why?
Cool fast teleport. It's a wise robot there.
I know you're there.
Who's this now?
Wasn't hiding.
Huh. Detective. Looks like Hellboy or something.
Demon detective.
Demon detective. Oh, yes.
7 superheroes murdered.
Touches the blood, sees the deaths.
No suspects, no leads.
How does he...
I don't know. Demon magic or something.
I love the cold breath. Good touch. So where'd she get her powers, I wonder? Where do the other superheroes get their powers around here? I guess from all the various ways that you can, you know, radioactive stuff, falling in vats of weird goo and all that, super serums, the huge.
Now what?
They have a cool base.
Cool.
Bang.
Classic. Boop.
Which one of you do I look at when we talk?
Hey, robot.
The Flaxans come from a dimension with a faster temporal rate.
But they aged faster when they came here, so...
I know you don't like teams much, but They were all pretty cool.
Yeah, they seem alright.
Explode. I do not know what that guy's problem is.
Rexplode. Their names are so silly, but I like it.
Did you find the dinners in the freezer?
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, Mark. I'm sorry. I've been so focused on your dad that I've forgotten about you.
Is she okay?
Her name.
She's alive.
She'll be okay.
Well, it's too soon to tell, but I hope so.
Yeah, about the aliens, I was just thinking time moves slower where they're from, right? Because they came here and it was too fast for them. Or maybe I need to get my head around that, how that works.
She already has a boyfriend.
So? You can be more awesome than him and take his place. That's how dating works.
Is Mark dating Eve Wilkins?
I wish. I mean, no. Definitely not. She's got a boyfriend. He is super available. You want his number? I'll write it down for you.
He's a good wingman. I wonder what Amber's interest is, though. I have a suspicion she's interested in more than just whether they're dating.
Guess who's back?
Oh, have they learned their lesson at all? They're really intent on killing these humans.
They seem to have discovered a way to resist our time stream.
3 days?
3 days for us, decades for them.
Who cares?
Right. So they'll just keep advancing at ridiculous rate compared to us. So that's scary. They've got to be defeated now so they can't come back tomorrow with much more advanced technology. Oh my word. What? Yeah, they've learned how to repel all of their powers. These poor bloody basic humans just getting absolutely torn into pieces. It's disgusting. She's a bit Dark Phoenix-ish, yeah? With the, face hugger. Metal face hugger. Don't like that. Just, I guess, the red hair and the kind of powers. Oh my god, not again. How is this already the 4th time that we've seen a team almost get annihilated in this show? Okay, Invincible. He's found his violence. Ah, it was the bracelet.
The wristbands protect them from our time stream. 49,000 kilohertz.
Ah, if you know the frequency, take them all out. Nice. Man, this robot, probably the wisest, most competent of this whole team. One of my faves, for sure. Yeah, grow up, aliens. The problem is, though, yeah, they'll be back.
Back at ya, buddy. Way to go psycho there, Invincible.
This guy's so annoying. Right, they teased just their, what it would look like if Invincible became a villain, I suppose. A little seed planted.
Son?
Dad!
He's awake.
Ow! Ribs.
And probably doesn't remember anything.
You're okay.
Or if he does, he's not going to tell us.
Tell me everything.
That's nice. But yeah, if we can't trust the most powerful superhero in the world to not go off like that,
They moved Maya to.
we're in trouble. The morgue.
No, they said she'd recover.
It's part of the job. Come on, let's go home.
That really sucks.
Hey, I need my costume back. I don't care how torn up it is. It's classified, and I want it back. Go get it. Now.
The hell? That attitude again. These sequences remind me so much of Dragon Ball Z. Caught him.
Thanks for the tip.
You have to be able to take a hit.
They're like Goku and Goten. Gohan. Goku and Gohan.
Nolan's been home a week, and you want to send him to space? No.
I'll go.
Okay.
What?
Why not? He's not that tough. Mark can take him.
Oh, wonderful.
Could you define not that tough?
Just knock some sense into the guy and throw him back where he came from.
How do I breathe in space?
That's the neat thing. You don't.
12 minutes.
Excuse me? I'm enjoying the family dynamic more and more, which is probably a problem because it's going to get ripped apart or something. But anyway, you don't. What? He just goes out and... he's invincible, so if he suffocates, he might not die. Just feel an excruciating amount of pain. Who's this? Cyclops. That's cool. Damn. All the way to the moon?
Maybe you'll do after all.
What are you talking about? What? Talk!
Are you using your timeout?
I get timeout? Why did I get timeout?
Hey, I didn't invent the rules.
What rules? I don't even know who.
What is this? Is Mark still holding his breath? Because that's quite impressive.
All right. I'm an evaluation officer. I drop by little dirt balls like yours to make sure there's someone capable of defending them against, planet-conquering monsters. Your planet signed up for the program. See? Request from Urath for evaluation.
Urath? This is Earth!
Earth.
Yes!
Easy mistake. Easy mistake.
I'm in so much trouble. Well, thanks for letting me know. I'm Alan, by the way.
Invincible.
Oh, yeah? Little optimistic, isn't it? I just fought you, and I think you're quite vincible.
I like Alan. So Earth hasn't signed up for these regular evaluations. It sounds like maybe they should, to ensure they've got someone to defend the planet, but that is cool. Damn, Mark can already, fly to the moon.
Then the lights went out and someone attacked me. I fought with them until I passed out.
You remember you fought with them, but you don't remember who?
A pretty tough bastard to take you down. I've never seen you lose like that before.
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange? No, that's the portals of the aliens use, right?
I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry I kicked your ass. Amber Bennett also wants to know if you'd like her number.
What?
Do you want Amber's phone number, nerd?
Yes, but why are you...
Because she found some old photos of me, okay? There. Have a crappy life with her. You suck.
That was weird. Reverse bullying. Why did Amber go about it like this? Amber strikes me as a person who, would be fine with just going right up to him, no? Somehow that was the most gross death yet.
Their technology has advanced too far.
Well, yeah.
We should consider the city lost. I will contact Cecil and suggest a nuclear response.
Time to just give...
No way!
Just the matter of fact saying, time to nuke him. There's no other option. Whoa! Here we go, a blood again. This time, I think I know what we've got. We've got Omni-Man.
Are you okay, Mark?
Now that's Invincible.
My turn.
Alright. Was that such a resounding defeat that they won't come back? I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I love that musical motif. Okay, Omni-Man has gone through to show them who's boss.
Man's your dad?
Oops.
I was worried before because I've never seen your father so badly hurt. But taking on aliens in another dimension? That's just Tuesday. I'm sure he's explaining nicely why they should leave us alone.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
This is a Tuesday. Has something been changing in him to give him this kind of dark edge we've been seeing? Or, has he always had this dark side? Because he's had to. It's freaking destroying their entire planet. Yeah, man. Earth is defended. That's...
I need a shower.
Terrifying.
Dad!
Wow, yeah, because time was slower there. He's aged.
The globe are dead.
Damn. Okay, is that really the end? They're not tricking me this time. Oh, no, it's not.
Team out there now.
Killer must be one of them.
One of them? There's 100 supervillains who don't leave a trace. Who turn into smoke, or living electricity, or only exist in dreams.
I know.
And you mention your idiotic thoughts to anyone, and I mean anybody! I'll make sure they're the last thoughts you ever have. You understand me? Now get out.
Blind old man.
Put an A6 surveillance team on the Graysons. The killer's still out there, Donald. might decide to finish the job.
Little gulp. Wow. All right, we got introduced to a lot in that episode. That really broadened out the world and our cast of characters there. We met so many interesting people. I mean, the GDA, was it? Global Defense Agency? I could have that slightly wrong. So they are our technological humans, our kind of government agency working with the superheroes to defend the world. And they are having a busy time of it, particularly now that the Guardians of the Globe are gone and they still haven't worked out how that happened. Though, I mean, they feel like they're close to putting two and two together. I understand they can't compute that answer that Omni-Man did it. And once they realize that, what can they even do against this absolutely incredibly powerful man? It's just like he's godlike, isn't he? So far the narrative of him has been that he's come to be a kind of benevolent protector of the earth. But when people realize how one-sided this partnership is, and that he has all the power, he can really do what he wants, his sense of justice is the sense of justice, then, well, what can they do? I think in the way that the picture of this has been painted, but go along with Omni-Man, because he can't be fought. He destroyed that entire alien civilization. His power is ridiculous. Certainly a parallel for Omni-Man that has been coming to mind is Homelander, right, from The Boys. Just this incredibly powerful superhero who, even though he might sometimes be more like a villain, you have to go along with his toxic relationship because he's just got all the power. It was cool to meet that team of teen superheroes as well, with the super cool robot I really liked, and Adam Eve, who doesn't make sense to say in the accent I'd usually say it in, Atom Eve. No, you've got to say Adam Eve, because then you get the cool parallel of Adam and Eve. So yeah, she seems cool. I'm such a fan of Gillian Jacobs, so fun to hear her voice as that character. That worked. A lot of characters with cool, interesting powers, even from just the little that I've seen, like Duplicate. That was an interesting spin on the kind of the quick duplicating, cloning sort of power. The fact that, I mean, that looks like an ideal form of that power, because she could clone herself as much as she liked, it seems, and each clone was like very much her, so she could be there enjoying playing table tennis with them. But then also, if each one died, it's okay, because as long as one of her continues. So it circumvents that dark side of kind of clones and cloning powers that usually comes up of sure, it's great to make a clone, but then all of these challenges and difficulties come up when there's a clone of you and you have to kill it. I mean, it's the prestige thing, right? Although, I mean, it was traumatic and gruesome. A lot of her was dying, so I guess that is brutal and sucks. But I assume if she was making clones of herself just to play table tennis, then she could get rid of them at will, painlessly, right? Without doing a murder on herself. Anyway, that's what I assumed from what I've seen so far. Man, little stuff like, was it Alan? I've forgotten. I think it might have been Alan, the guy in space, the Cyclops, and the demon detective. These little side characters that they're throwing left, right, and center, I'm really loving. So such quirky, cool ideas all over the place. Instantly indelible sorts of personalities. I hope we see a lot more of the demon detective, because that's so totally my vibe. I love it. I enjoyed that this episode it managed to be so much about progressing our kind of larger season arc story, but was also quite an enjoyable contained story about this world of aliens invading a few times, and that whole concept with time passing differently in their world. It was all very Rick and Morty, wasn't it? And it's very easy to be reminded of Rick and Morty when you've got aliens doing absolutely disgusting things to humans' bodies. And yeah, I mean, so many disgusting things in this episode, but that one just guy on the street who just got squished by the big alien robot foot and just went splat in every direction. That makes me genuinely a little bit sick. That's the closest I've gotten to a little bit of bleh here. So, yeah, that was good. I liked this episode more than the first one. I mean, it didn't have that absolutely shocking ending of the first one, but I enjoyed building on all of the ideas of the last episode and how we're getting more into the weeds of the kind of challenges and conflicts of this story. We still, we don't have an answer to the big question of what's going on with Omni-Man, and it's a great mystery at the moment. They've got me so interested in finding out exactly what is going on. And yeah, Mark was more likable in this episode too. I don't know, he just seemed a little bit more... He toned down some of his obnoxious arrogance of the first episode and his whingy teenage whinerisms, if you'll accept that as a word. So that'll do it for this week. Keen for the next episode. I'll see you there. Thanks for sharing your passion with me. Tomity out.